Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the Minister for advance sight of his statement. From personal experience as a father of three, I understand the importance of fathers being able to spend time at home with their newborns and supporting mothers in those early days. Having experienced paternity leave both as a Member of Parliament in 2020 and 2021, as well as very differently in 2016 while self-employed, I am proud that the UK does already offer some of the most generous maternity and paternity rights, but of course, there is always room for improvement. Indeed, Conservatives introduced shared parental leave, allowing new parents to spend precious time caring for their newborns. It is therefore with interest that we digest the contents of this ministerial statement today. However, I do have deep reservations about both its substance and its timing. I understand the government pledged that this review would be done and dusted within a year, another broken promise. But it's curious that they've chosen today, of all days, to launch it. I'm in no doubt that today's statement has been rushed into the Minister's hands to maybe deflect from what I suspect will be a difficult day of parliamentary business for the government. That much is clear, since the Secretary of State was entirely incapable of confirming how much statutory paternity pay currently is on LBC this morning. I welcome the fact the Secretary of State apologised to Nick Ferrari in admitting he really should know, and perhaps the Minister can set the record straight for his boss today. Mr. Speaker, I would like to take this opportunity to make it crystal clear that Conservatives are not opposed to increased parental leave, so long as it is proportionate, affordable, and does not increase unemployment. But therein lies the problem, because this government has left themselves no breathing room. Their political choices have imposed the most significant headwinds on business in a generation. Those choices have driven unemployment up by 173,000 since July last year. Businesses across the land are now contending with taxes on jobs that Labour promised would never come. And now they are staring down the barrel of 300 pages of closely typed union-led red tape in the unemployment bill, which will upset a carefully balanced and fair relationship between employees and employers that has spanned decades. Even Tony Blair and Gordon Brown refused to open that box. No real business supports that bill. The 5 biggest business groups have warned against it. It will make hiring tougher and force employers to take fewer risks on new starters, disproportionately pushing young mothers out of the workforce. Flexible working will be almost entirely eviscerated from Britain's job market. The reasonable measures which employers and employees have benefited from for years that allow businesses to take a chance on new hires. We already know business across the UK have had no choice but to cut jobs, reduce hours, or put hiring on pause because of the Chancellor's toxic treatment towards enterprise. So if it's helpful, I can spell it out for the benefit of the government front bench. It really is quite straightforward. It is not possible to benefit from employment rights if people don't have a job in the first place. And with that in mind, it deeply concerns me that the Minister's statement made only a passing mention to the impact on business. This comes as no surprise, since not one person around the Cabinet table has any real business experience. The government have admitted that this review, which they said would be squared away by now, will take 18 months. Over the next 18 months, we will watch the ravaging impacts of Labour's anti-business policies transform from a drip to a deluge. The jobs tax, business rates relief cut, investment and capital forced overseas, the employment rights bill, the family business death tax, unemployment will continue to rise, businesses will close, and any chance of growth will be sapped from our economy. So it's all well and good that the Minister announces this review in the House today. But, Mr. Speaker, let us be in no doubt. When it concludes in a year and a half's time, Britain's economy will have been stripped of all signs of life because of the choices Labour have made.